are recording. The host has started recording. So we don't need to record that part of it, but let's record from here on. All right. Good stuff right here, right now. We want to know, do you, RobLynnLive? Do you, RobLynnLive? I say it again. RobLynnLivers unite. Let's get it on right now, okay?
And we give credit to Greg Hill for that "Do You, RobLynnLive" slogan.
True. That came from Uncle Greg for sure. Let's tell you a little about what we're doing tonight. We are coming to you live, of course, from St. Petersburg, Florida. We are streaming on our YouTube channel, Compliments of Mr. Mafara, via OConnect. That's how we do things at RobLynnLive. We follow the Yellow Brick Road and the rules. And Ash has suggested that we all use OConnect. So that's what we do. And we're live streaming just for a little bit of time tonight to introduce everyone to not just RobLynnLive or RobLynnLive.ai, but ONPASSIVE. Because if you go to the RobLynnLive domain, which is known as RobLynnLive.ai, if you go there, you can click on that. That will take you to the registration page, and you can register to be part of OES, which is free. Doesn't cost a nickel, not a dime, not a dollar, not 50 cents, not $2 bill. None of that does it cost. And what do you get for free? O mail, o netto trim, o mail, o netto trim. So you get an email product totally free. No interference from ONPASSIVE with that. In other words, we don't sell your information as ONPASSIVE. We don't do anything with your information. Number two, you get a free ONet. And ONet, that product, is the next great social media platform on the planet. And thirdly, you get OTrim, where you can take the longest of URLs, up to 20 some odd characters, shorten it down like you like it, give it an alias, give it a name, and share it. Where else can you do that? Nowhere. So just do it. Go to RobLynnLive.ai, or when you see it a little later in the program, you can click on the QR code. So thank you for listening. Let's get it on, shall we? Today is day 115. That's 115. And we're in year 2. And this is of 480 consecutive RobLynn lives. What do you think of that?
I think that's pretty good.
Pretty amazing. Ash has even complimented us on our consecutive shows, and I don't think anyone can put a candle to that one. There have been misses by others, but we haven't missed. We've been here every night through COVID, through blackouts yesterday.
Hurricanes.
Unbelievable. Hurricanes. We went through a hurricane. We were still broadcasting. Woo, doggies. Right here, right now, RobLynn Live.
The Superman expression. Neither rain nor sleet nor hail can stop me, or something like that.
That's actually the postman's moniker.
Okay,
the post office of the United States. Nor rain nor sleet nor hail will stop us from delivering your mail. Well, neither rain nor sleet nor hail nor COVID will stop RobLynn and RobLynn Live Networks, and Ollie Boy, of course, from bringing you the latest news, information, and just bringing you updates as we know them. And we're on at noon as well, which I might give us a plug on that, known as the RobLynn Live Network's presentation of Straight Talk.
Straight Talk.
What do you get with Straight Talk? You get the whole truth. No, you get the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help us. So, and we need help, obviously. But you can get anything that you want at Ash Mafara's restaurant.
Right on.
All right. We sang that a little early, but we wanted that into the recording. Well, I wanted it into the recording. Lynn wasn't so crazy about that. I think it was elbow number 3 for the day, not too
shabby.
There you go. All right, all right, all right. At 10 a.m. Eastern time. Oh, and we'll have the Ollie Boy contest tonight. Woo!
And
So we'll.
Melanie Marcano has graciously volunteered to run the contest. Thank you for doing that.
Thank you for that help,
We
Mel.
appreciate you so much. You have such a heart for us, and we love you. And we don't take you for granted. And we want to thank Charmaine Ung for she is providing the beautiful visuals for the Ollie Boy contest. Every day she comes up with a composition of images, and she also researches the location of Ollie Boy as well as the foods that we and Ollie are eating. So we thank her because that is a lot of work, and she takes the time to do it, and she puts her heart and soul into it. So thank you, Charmaine Ung in Singapore.
From our heart to yours, Charmaine. Thank you, C2. We love you. 10 a.m. today brought you Marty and Chris. And I wanted to mention before being interrupted that after we do the Ollie contest, in terms of showing the background and asking for your guesses, we will then go to OConnect, where we will have Miss Melanie Marcano, Mel, will reveal the answer as where's Ollie is, what we're eating, and who the first boys and first girls are. So stay tuned, kids, for that. Please, pretty please. All right. 10 a.m. brought you Marty and Chris today, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it was Straight Talk. That's right, Straight Talk, where you get nothing but the truth on the RobLynnLive's network presentation of Robin, Lynn, and Ollie, and that was on this Sparkling Sunday. So we hope you all had a blessed and sparkling Sunday today and now. Let me mention Heroes. Heroes came on for a time today, but for some reason it went blank, I guess, after a while. So we don't know the details.
They got back on again.
They did get back on again, which was good stuff.
Yeah,
that be the details.
It was fine.
So everything was cool. It was a temporary interruption, I might say. And at 8 p.m. tonight, Eastern Standard Time, just a little bit on the eastern side of 8, you are here. You are right now here on the RobLynnLive network presentation of RobLynnLive and Ollie,
the Wonder Dog.
As we come to you on OConnect and being live streamed on our YouTube channel, it's RobLynnLive and Ollie,
the Wonder Dog.
True. So we'll switch to OConnect after we get the Ollie Boy contest going. Now, let's scroll up a little bit and are you able to say some hellos yet or not yet?
In a bit.
In a bit. Up, please.
Oh.
Down, please. Whatever you want to call it. Up, down. That's a wonderful, my dear. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. Okay, and I can see the prompter. We are using the prompter tonight. We hope those of you
we will be using. This is now our notes.
Correct. And we will be using the prompter tonight. Is that what I was supposed to say?
Actually,
all right, I got it now.
I think we can use it now. Let's try it. I think we should be able to use it right now.
Well, I'm looking right at it. So
no,
yes.
That's a note. The prompter is in
notes.
here. I can put it in the prompter. Why not?
You could put the prompter in, I believe. Hopefully it won't take away the volume.
Yeah, it should be fine.
All right, let's lay it on me. Let's have the prompter. Let's leave it the way it is till we test it, shall we?
Okay.
All right, let's move along and say that before we have the Ollie contest, please pray for Ash Mafara and his lovely wife, Ashmahan. Their 2 children, the 2 boys, the 2 handsome young men, Omar and Yusuf, known as the Cookie Monster here in RobLynnLive territory, formerly known as the Chunkster or Chunky. 2 cute kids. And please send those prayers along to the media, the support team, and the tech team around the globe for their combined safety and good health. Please. I see James Kilgore's here, and there's Rachel Violet.
Oh, nice.
All right. Continuing on, please also send your love, light, and prayers out to anyone who's ill or injured. Any kind of accident, any kind of illness, prayer warriors, do your thing. So we send prayers out tonight, especially to Mr. Barilla, who is recovering from surgery to his nose, and also for a removal of a skin flap to repair the nose. And he's been in a little bit of pain. So prayers out to him, prayers out to Harold Fox as well, and anyone else who might be ill or injured. You have our prayer warriors on your team. And Irena's Texala says YouTube stopped streaming.
Yes, we realized that. I don't know why. We didn't intend to stop streaming.
Who stopped it? Us?
No, it just happened. Something happened.
All right, so we're not streaming on YouTube, is that right?
Yeah, not at this
All right,
moment.
then we'll continue on. Let's see. I guess we can do the Ollie Boy contest just as is. Let's do it. All right. Would you show the presentation board, please? And if you haven't used that yet, you're in for a treat. A treat. So go ahead if you would.
So the live stream has resumed. So it is live streaming at the moment on YouTube. Okay, so part 2, there's a stream that's going on now. So we're fine.
Is that what the L at the top means?
What L?
Right here. L. L. What does that stand for, Lynn?
That's the Evernote note.
Okay, very good. All right, so we're back, and we're back by popular demand. Is that it?
Yeah, maybe you could just start like as if you're beginning. Just say.
No, I don't think so. I'll start with the Ollie Boy contest.
Well, just say we're doing RobLynnLive.
Okay, this is RobLynnLive and Ollie,
the Wonder Dog.
And we were live streaming and we're interrupted, so we are now live streaming again, and we are recording. I guess we never stopped recording. What we're going to do now is go to the.
Let's see. Are we recording? Yeah, we are still.
Yeah, recording. I knew that by the red button.
It's just a live stream that we had to adjust.
Correct. So the live stream is working now. And let's now, if someone here in the studio would go to the presentation board, please.
Sure.
And pull up the Where's Ollie Boy? The beautiful image that was created by the one and only Charmaine Ung. Where is Charmaine? All right, here we go. Presenting. Mm-hmm. Can they hear us again tonight?
Last
night they could. All right, RobLynnLive. What makes a hero is our topic. There's a little preview, and you can see Ollie is. It looks like he's on an island. Where? I don't know. Look at that drink he's got. Is that a fruity cocktail or what? Oh yeah, ooh, doggies. So. Now, we've shown you where Ollie is. We'll leave it up for another minute.
Yeah, can they hear us tonight? They can hear us talking, so it's fine.
All right. Well, back to business then, the business at hand, since the live chat is working, as is the live broadcast on our YouTube channel via OConnect. So thank you, everybody. Take a peek at that. And if you know where that is, and even if you don't, let's have a guess, and then we'll all be switching. That those of us who have subscribed and have an O-mail can move on over to OConnect directly. All right. So now, if you take down the presentation board, and if you'll allow me to, I will ring the bell. That's Grandma Bobby's cowbell. And yes, if it's annoying to you, you can imagine how my father felt when my mother rang that bell so often. If my son or grandsons did anything spectacular on the football, baseball, track, basketball court, there was Grandma Bobby ringing that darn cowbell. So that's why we ring the cowbell in memory of my mom. So now I'm going to scroll the opposite direction, and we're going to say, someone is saying buffering. Okay. Our Fanul, if you'll what do you call that?
Refresh.
Refresh. Everything should be cool. And what does Karina have to say? Let me see. Let me see if I can find it.
She got in. Yay, Karina.
All right, Karina. Finally, I'm not sure how long y'all have been here, but I'm having all kinds of issues today. All right.
But you got in.
You're
Yay.
in. You're in it to win it,
Yay,
and you're with
Karina.
RobLynn
I'm
Live.
happy. I'm so happy you're
All right,
in.
now we're going to scroll back up the totem pole here and see who the first. Okay, it looks like.
You gotta lock it, or else you're gonna.
I gotta lock it.
You're gonna jump.
Okay, it's locked.
There you go.
All right, let's go all the way up, and let's scroll down.
While we wait for my husband to figure out the first person to guess, we want to acknowledge Michael Chata. I just put his ticker in the chat, and he creates a ticker message for us every day. And here it says, you can see it says RobLynnLive topic. What makes a hero? December 17, 2023 at 8 p.m. EST. And if you look at the emojis he's chosen, they all have meaning and they suit this topic, which is what makes a hero. So enjoy that. Look at the selection of emojis. They're very thoughtfully selected. So thank you, Michael Chata, for your artistic gift and sharing it with the world. We appreciate you very, very much.
All righty. I believe I'm coming to those first. Hello to Armin and Carmela, et cetera, for the moment.
We're going to go to the first guesses, right?
I'm trying.
Let me help you.
I'm.
Because we didn't start 10 minutes ago, so it's going to be more a few minutes down, okay? Then I'll save you some time.
Yeah.
It's not even 8. It's way under that. Maybe 5.
I have no idea.
I would say not 8 or 10. Okay, here we go. Looking for the first guess of where Ollie is. We're at 4 minutes now, so I think the guesses came around at the 4-minute mark.
All right.
I believe, maybe 3-minute mark. We're going to find out soon.
All right, here we go. First out of the chute is Frank Rowe with his guess of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Irina Stexella, also known as the first girl, usually is saying Rio de Janeiro as well as Isabel and Rio from James Kilgore. And let's see who else's guesses.
Let me slow down.
Hello to Karina. And Rio de Janeiro was Frank Rowe. And Irena said the same, and more scrolling if you would, please. Daniel Lopez says Rio de Janeiro. Thank you, Daniel, for that guess. Mm-hmm. All people have guessed the same place. It might just be there. And here's Michelle Weaver. Michelle says Rio de Janeiro. All right. Seems like they're on to something.
Yep. Let me scroll down a bit more. See if there are any more guesses. Rachel Violet says Vietnam.
All right. Could it be Vietnam?
Maybe. We'll see. Maybe right. Maybe wrong. Don't know. And let's go down a bit and look for more guesses. And we have Pat Green, and Pat says Brazil.
All right. Sounds like Rio de Janeiro to me too.
Okay, let me scroll down.
And scrolling. Hello to Carmela. Hello to Sarananda. Where'd the chat go? There it is.
I have to, because it was frozen. I stopped it, so we're continuing. All right. So now we got. Let me hold it. Hold it. All right. Let us go back up a bit. Oh wait, what happened? Give me a second. We got. Did we get here already?
No.
Okay, let me go back further up then.
Okay, there's John Barilla saying Rio.
Okay, we got Michelle Weaver saying.
We did that. So she was last.
Now we can scroll down.
All right, John Barilla says Rio. And who else we have? Vietnam from Rachel.
Yeah.
Brazil from Patricia Green. Thank you, Pat Green. And let's see who else. Rio was John Barilla. The Bahia guy. All right. Angela Lanza, I have no idea.
Hi, Cecil. He's saying hello. Love ya. And we got, I'm looking for guesses. Are you guys guessing?
All right, that's it on the
I think
guesses.
so. I think that might
That
be
was
it.
it on the guesses. And now, without further ado, let's kick on over to just OConnect if we may. There's 51 of you already on OConnect. How many on YouTube, please?
We got 15. We lost some people when the live stream
Whoa.
stopped. So
All right, so we're up to 65
So
total.
we got-
All of you need to join us.
this is live stream part 2 of 2 right now. That's on YouTube. So,
And we got a super sticker. If you'd mention who that's from, please.
okay, we have a super sticker from.
It looks like the one and only Francis Tay. Thank you, Francis.
Thank you, Francis.
We appreciate you from our hearts to yours. Thank you, sir. And now, in 3.
Oh, wait, before we end, we want to make sure we tell people to click our domain name, which is.
RobLynnLive.ai.
And why would they go to our domain?
Oh, to get 3 free products, O Male, O Net, O Trim.
Okay.
And the opportunity to be on OConnect. You doggies.
So be sure to register by going to RobLynnLive.ai. You get to register for ONPASSIVE, and when you do, you'll have access to the 3 free products: OMail, ONet, and OTracker. All you do is click that domain name,
RobLynnLive.ai.
and when you get there, you're going to provide your name. You will create an OMail address, and you will type in a password, and that's it. You'll be in ONPASSIVE right away. You'll see those 3 free products, and you'll be happy you did. And in the meantime, we would like you to come.
You'll be happy they did too.
And be sure to come over to OConnect in the live chat. Michael Chatta has graciously provided the link. This is the OConnect attendee link. All you have to do is click on it. It is in the YouTube live chat. It's also posted in ofounders.net, the back office. So come on over, because don't you want to know where Ollie Boy is? And don't you want to know what we're eating? And don't you want to know who won the contest? And don't you want to hear Rob's presentation? And don't you want to be part of community time? Then come on over to OConnect.
And how do we do that? In 3, in 2, in 1. Here we go. We're going connecting.
All righty.
Right, all right, all right. Have we switched to OConnect only now? I believe we have.
Yes, we have.
All righty. So, as we mentioned earlier,
I'm getting there.
Let's talk. Nope. That's good. We meant to mention, please send your love, light, and prayers out to anyone who may be ill or injured for a quick and complete recovery. So speedy and full recoveries only accepted here at RobLynn Live. Announcements. All right, here we go again. Migration is a must, so no hesitation, please. Next slide, please. Thank you. And sign your NDA, get your affiliate links, if you would, please. Check out the newest website of ONPASSIVE, a new one coming tomorrow, Monday.
Wow.
And it's already Monday in sunny Singapore, so it may be already on your doorstep. Check out the ONPASSIVE YouTube channel, please. Log into your alternate email. And why in the world do we keep saying this? Because that's how you will verify through O-Verify. O-Verify will send you, ONPASSIVE will send you a one-time password, an OTP like before. The OTP is your key to verification. Ooh, I like that. So make sure you're active with your alternate email, okay? Attend as many webinars and chats as your time allows for, please. Hear of anyone who needs help. You know the drill, kids. Lend a hand, as helping one helps us all. Ooh, that was way off key. All right. Be ready, as this will be the week that is, from what we hear for us all as founding affiliates. And we'll tell you a little bit about what we mean later. All right. Today's topic will have to wait because we haven't brought Mel on yet, which we should have done already,
Oh, yeah, we
to
forgot.
tell us, well, it's a good thing your junior producer is here. So now we're going to bring on the lovely Miss Americano, Mel Americano, to tell us a little about where Ollie is, who the first boy and girls and others are, and what we're eating. So Mel, bring it, bring it, bring it, Mel.
Okay, we'll wait for her to come.
Mel, 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 Mel.
Hmm. She usually would be here by now. Hopefully,
All
she
right.
come on in, Mel. We're going to announce the winners and the location and the food that we are eating.
And where Ollie is, and who the first boys and girls are. Come on, Mel. Are you here, Mel? Mel, Mel.
Okay, in the meantime, we can say some.
Let's say a few hellos while waiting for Mel. There's the lovely Brenda Ross.
Let's scroll up a bit.
And Bilas is here, as Irena is here. Rita is here, as is Brenda Ross, as I mentioned. And Mel is here now. So let's swing on over to Mel for the answer. Mel, talk to us.
Yeah, camera
Yay.
is acting up, and I don't
Oh,
know. It's
poor
the weather
thing.
for some reason. But anyhow, I'm here. Thank you,
Yay.
Lynn and Rob.
Thank you.
Okay, so I am going to read on. Yeah, yeah. 1 second. I am getting it. Okay, so Ollie has been to Sugarloaf Mountain. Sugarloaf Mountain is a peak situated in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, at the mouth of the Guanabara Bay, on a peninsula that juts out into the Atlantic Ocean. Rising 396 meters above the harbor, the peak is named for its resemblance to the traditional shape of a concentrated, refined loaf sugar. Rio de Janeiro is the second largest city in Brazil on the South Atlantic coast. Rio is famous for its breathtaking landscape, its laid back beach culture, the kaleidoscope of street art, its annual carnival, or endless plates of barbecue meats. Rio de Janeiro in Portuguese, which is the language of the land, means river of January. Nice. The city was named after the Guanabara Bay, the word Rio, which in modern Portuguese means river, and the date it was discovered by Portuguese founders by on January 1st, 1502. Okay, so Rob and Lynn are enjoying a plate of uh, feijoada, Brazil beef stew. Feijoada, the national dish of Brazil, is a traditional black bean Brazilian stew that is believed to have originated during the time of slavery in Brazil. Interesting. The dish was created using inexpensive ingredients consisting of black beans with a variety of salted and smoked pork and beef products. It makes a hearty midday meal. Sorry. This Brazilian black bean stew is often seasoned with garlic, onions, and spices and served with white rice, collard greens, farofa, toasted cassava flour, and orange slices. That's my dish for sure. Ollie, on the other hand, is sipping on Kepirina, a boozy. What? Ali, you drinking booze? Sorry,
Yeah.
a boozy concoction. Concoction. Sorry, Kepirina, Brazil's national cocktail, hails the state of Sao Paulo. The drink's creation dates back to the early 20th century and was initially used as a remedy for the Spanish flu, with its ingredients thought to help alleviate symptoms. The renowned cocktail is made with a cachaca a Brazilian spirit derived from sugarcane juice, fresh lime sugar, and crushed ice. And that ends the description of the Sugarloaf Mountain. And now we have the winners. Coming up, drum roll.
Drum
So,
roll. One moment, please.
Okay,
We're reaching deep inside for the drum roll.
there we go. Oh, wait,
as always,
I'll
Franco, the first boy, Arena, the first girl, Isabel, James Kilgore, Danielle Lopez, Michelle Weaver, Pat Green, John Barilla, and Don Stewart. These are all the winners,
Ah, that was perfect.
okay. Sorry,
and I'm
Molly.
pretty sure everybody else is a winner. We all together are winners. And Rob and Lynn, thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for having me.
I meant I meant to do the drum roll earlier, but I did the clapping in reverse.
Oh,
I'm supposed to do the drum roll first, and then after you announce the winners, then I'm supposed to do the clapping. So here's the clapping. Better late than never.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thank you, Mel. Thank
Mel.
you, Lynn, for that. And now, without further ado, we're going to move along here. We're going to have a little bit of a presentation by Roberto, the Papa G, the Mad Hatter himself. And we hope you enjoy it. We hope you get some value out of it as we talk about all things on passive. So may I have the prompter, please?
Sure. I'm gonna grab the prompter
Thank
right
you.
here, and there it is for you. Beautifully large print just for you.
We need large print. Thank you for that.
Beautiful. And how far do I go down?
Um,
More?
right to where it says today's topic.
Okay, got it.
All right. Today's topic is near and dear to our hearts as we both have heroes. And I'm out of water. You're right. And I don't have coffee either. And is what makes a hero is what we'd like to talk about a little bit this evening, if we may. So, Ollie's question of the evening, and you know he's got one. Every night, Oliver says, who is or was a hero of yours, either growing up or even now? Was it a sports hero? Was it your mom or dad? Was it an uncle, an aunt? Someone on TV, someone in the movies? Let us hear from you in the chat on that as we go. The title or moniker of hero is something to be valued. It is subjective and is affected by individuals, cultures, and societies. In other words, there's a lot of elements to being a hero. You don't just walk out there and look pretty and you're a hero, or walk out there and look handsome and you're a hero. So what are the key attributes? What are the keys that make up what a hero is? Well, let's talk a few of these now, if it's okay with you guys in the peanut gallery. Here we go. Courage. How about that? And who was it in the Wizard of Oz that had courage or
The
needed
lion,
courage?
lion.
The lion. That's right.
Mhm.
That's right. And John Barilla could have told us that, but you knew it as well. Courage. Heroes oftentimes show exceptional courage and face danger and adversity, regardless of what that danger is. Courage can be seen as moral, physical, or a combination. So we appreciate all you heroes out there with your courage. Also, how about the idea of being selflessness? In other words, selfless, not being selfish is the point here. Putting the needs of others first. That's how we do it if we're a hero, is what heroes do. Heroes make sacrifices that for others, for the greater good, and sometimes that comes with a cost. Sometimes our hero has to take, quote unquote, the bullet for us. In other words, take a little bit of heat for us. Well, I've got heroes, and we know you do too. Then there's altruism. What in the world are we talking about there? Well, you're helping others in need by committing to them. Altruistic heroes work for the well-being of others first, foremost, all the time. They're not worried about themselves. They're worried about their neighbor and their fellow ONPASSIVian, if I might say so. Now, before I go any further, I'd like to mention Miss Lalan, Angela Lalan, for having sent us a lovely email today. And that's very kind of you. And we will save that one and treasure it because it means a lot when we hear good feedback. We don't mind the bad feedback, which is rare, but having good feedback really pumps us up. So are you ready to rumble? I want to know, are you a RobLynnLive or do you RobLynnLive? Come on
The
now.
answer to all
Tell
of those
us.
is yes, yes, yes.
And another yes. Resilience. How about resilience? Well, there's challenges, there can be setbacks. What do heroes do? They plow through them as if they're not even there, as if they don't exist. Hashtag Ash Mafara. He's been walking through cow manure for us for about 5 years, okay? For most of us, 5.5 for some. And you know what? The man is like the ever ready bunny. He takes a licking and he keeps on ticking. He's resilient, as if those who stand in the way don't really exist, and he maintains a positive outlook. How he does it, sometimes I wonder, but you know what? That is one strong dude. So, all right, how about compassion? A hero must have compassion. You got to have compassion and empathy for your fellow man, or you're not really a hero. You might be a make believe hero and think you're a hero, but the true hero shows compassion and empathy. Heroes understand the struggle of others, and where many of us are struggling right now, and strives to make a positive impact on their lives. Let's give a for instance. Ash Mafara is hero to many. And what does Ash do every day, every night, every morning? He strives to make a positive impact on our lives. That's why he's our hero.
Yeah.
He's certainly one of our heroes.
He's a hero to millions of us.
Yes, he is.
Millions.
How about leadership? Here we go. Leadership again. So many heroes show leadership. Some don't. Some do. Most do. These are qualities by inspiring and motivating others, leading by example, if I might say so. And you know what? If you're positive, you're going to affect positivity. And that's how Ash does it. That's how many of our leaders around the world do it. So be enthusiastic. And to be enthusiastic, you have to act enthusiastic. Oh, Nelly! So, wisdom also makes for sound decisions. You got to show good wisdom, good thinking in challenging situations is what heroes do. And you know what? They ask for not a thing in return. Nada, nothing, nipso, zipso, whatever you want to call it.
Very selfless.
Nothing in return, and their selflessness. Wow. How about empowerment? We've talked about this for weeks now. Empowerment. Heroes empower others. In other words, heroes help you. They empower you RobLynnLivers, to be the best you can be. And how do they do that? Just how in the world do they do that? By encouraging you with support and guidance and helping others before themselves. That's a hero. I remember Jackie Robinson, the first African American, or black, if you will, to play Major League Baseball. He was the first. He played for the Brooklyn Dodgers. That is one hero of mine. Why? Because he took the heat. He played his heart out. He gave charitable things all the time, and he helped his teammate. He empowered. So that's why, Jackie Robinson, I know you're up there listening. You're my hero, brother. You are one of my top heroes.
So
Thank
beautiful.
you for everything you did,
Very
brother.
nice.
You
Very
mean the
nice.
world to me. All right. Now, how about heroes such as you Unpassivians?
You all up there.
You are heroes to me because you have a strong sense of commitment. You know how to right the wrongs, and you do, just like Ash does. And as we all know, even though heroes may have their flaws, the bulk of what heroes do is 110% positive.
Mm-hmm.
How cool is that? The flaws are minimal. They're not even thought of because they don't count.
That's right.
They're not important. What's important are the righteous and right things our heroes do. And one final note, please. Remember, we're one family. We're one team of pros working round the clock for us in Hyderabad, Abu Dhabi, Singapore, Bangladesh. Did I say Dubai? I don't think so.
No, not yet.
Dubai,
Egypt.
Egypt, Cairo, Egypt, and Orlando, Florida. So far, and there's more to come. I said Hyderabad. I did.
All right.
Working around the clock for us. We're one massive movement. Just look at the size of the numbers of people that view all of our chats, meaning all of us who do chats, all of us who do webinars. It's in the literally tens or maybe hundreds of thousands. So we must be doing something right as a massive movement. And you know what? We're one on passive. If you haven't heard, we are one on passive. So
Yay.
that's it for tonight. And now we'd like to say a few more hellos, Miss Nakamoto.
Sure. And we want to say a special hello to Karina. We call her Karina, and she has tried so hard to come into our session tonight. She's having trouble with her computer. So she's going to bring it in and have it checked out. But she doesn't give up. I tell you, she is resilient.
And that's what makes her a
Hero.
true.
She's a true
You're a hero to many.
So we love you, Karina, and we know you'll be joining us regularly very soon once you get that computer issue resolved.
All right, all right, all right. Now, are we ready for community time? I asked you. Wait a minute. Well, let's say a few hellos and let's see what people think a hero is and who their heroes may have been.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Do that. Let's open this chat here.
Oh, you gonna open it or shut it down?
Open it and shut it so that I can go
Okay,
scroll
good.
up. So let us go. Maybe I would say maybe 5 minutes up the chat. Let's see what we got at the 5 minute mark. Right at the 5 minute mark. Give me a second. I'm getting there. Ooh, quite a few comments at the 5 minute mark. All right, let's go up to the beginning of 5 minutes. Oops, that's 7 minutes. No, that's too long. Okay, so when we start at 5 minutes, we have Irena Stexala. She says, what makes a hero? Not expecting anything in return. Good morals above all. You don't need a cape and superpower to be a hero.
True. And hello to Sharon.
Hi, Sharon Koo. She's here. Shaukeen Khan is here, as well as Michael Chatta with his beautiful emoji compositions. Thank you so much. And we have Keiko Hoshina in the house. Hi, Keiko. She says, hello, everyone. Just dropping by. Happy to find you all shining here.
Could you mute me for a moment?
Okay.
I have a question for you.
Oh, mute me. Hold on.
Mute us all. We'll be
Okay, we're back.
all right. Just had to check in with family members who dropped by. Oh my goodness. They are lightweights, but they're here, and that's all that counts. All right. James Kilgore says, my grandparents and Doc Brown, I need my DeLorean. All right. And let's see who else would like to say hello to Chris.
Kaisar, we're going in order. Kaisar Jahan is here saying, hello, everyone. My name is Kaisar Jahan. Welcome.
Hello, Kaisar.
Michael Chata says, gratitude, Mr. Ash Mufaro, and lovely emojis as always. Thank you. Melody Marcano, first and foremost, my dear Most High God, who took the nail in his hands and feet. Second of all, my mom, for sure, my ultimate hero.
My mom was one of my heroes too. And Dawn Swihart says, my youngest son, who is in the United States Army, 13 years now with 3 children. He's a hero to me. Make sure you
Oh,
tell him if you haven't, Dawn. And Brenda
that's
Ross
so
says,
nice.
now that I'm all grown up, LOL, anyone that shows kindness to others is a hero to me.
Oh, that's beautiful, Brenda.
And one of my heroes was Howdy Doody. It was Howdy Doody time. It's on Channel 9. I don't give a dime. It's Howdy Doody time. And on Channel 9.
Oh, that's very cute, honey.
Okay.
And Irena's statement, she said, what makes a hero? And then Irena says, real. Thumbs up and a heart for her.
All right. Being real makes people heroes for sure.
Cena's here. Thanks, Cena. She's been so
Cena
helpful.
In the house. All right, Cena girl.
Super helpful on Facebook and WhatsApp. Thank you for all you do. We appreciate you. Help
Good
us
stuff.
so much. We appreciate you. And we want to say hello to Chris Tiazon.
Chris Tiazon, the captain, Mr. Microphone, Captain IT himself. Hello,
And you may
Chris.
or may not know, but he does a lot behind the scenes for our show. Thank you so much for having a heart for our show and for Rob and me. Thank you so much.
And who played piano on our song, I might
Chris
ask?
Tiazon, a multi-talented guy. Not only is he's a techie guy, he's also a musician. Wow.
All right, good stuff.
Surprise. You never know about people, right? Don Swihart says, plus my husband. He is my hero. John Barillas is saying, hi, Keiko, Sadananda. Hello to both of you. Let me scroll down a bit. Brenda Ross, she says, yes, Mr. Ash is selfless. He always puts others first. Definitely a hero. We have Francis Tay
In the house.
In the house.
He's a hero of mine. Being a hero sometimes demands one to take action, like stand up for others, offering help to help others, promoting good causes and good principles. Hashtag Francis Tay.
And he's nice. He says hashtag RobLynnLive.ai. Thank you.
All right.
We have Carmela here.
Carmela Schwartz, my hero is Ash Mufara. Very nice.
That's so nice, Carmela. Fire.
And Zig.
No.
How do you pronounce it?
Zigbodi Daboni.
All right, Zigbodi Daboni. Thank you for being here, madam.
He says
Ash is the best of the best. My number one hero.
Yay,
Nice.
Ash is our hero, that's for sure. Greg Lakin is here. He says, my grandfather on my mother's side was my hero.
How cool is that?
It's nice.
And that was so kind. I wasn't expecting that. Now I'm okay, Angela. No big deal.
We love
We're
you.
happy. We appreciate you. You are one of our favorite RobLynnLivers, not a Twinkie. Oh, what is that now?
Twinkie?
Oh, no. Taylor Swift Swiftie, not a Swiftie. Oh, my goodness. And you're not a Twinkie either. Oh, my goodness, Robert.
I was wondering how you
Oh, my God.
how you
This is the big one. This is the big one. Oh, I'm out of breath. Sorry.
When you
Sorry.
said Twinkie, I was thinking.
I didn't mean
You know
Twinkie.
what I was thinking, right?
Yes, I know
No,
what
I
you
was
were
thinking
thinking.
Hostess Twinkies.
I know what you were thinking. I didn't think you were thinking the other Twinkie. I know that. Oh, my goodness gracious. Is there a bloop master here? Can someone bloop that out? Thank you, Angela. We appreciate you.
And hello to Bilas Chakraborty. Glad to have you here tonight.
I need to take a BC powder and relax. All right.
All right, people are saying hello to one another. And I'm going to go down to Carmela, who says, sacrifice yourself for the sake of others.
That makes for a hero extraordinaire.
That's beautifully said. Nice.
And there's Francis Tay.
Saying, thanks, Sina.
Good stuff.
Momoto's in the house, and he says,
my number one hero was my beloved mom and dad, who brought me to this world and made me who I am today. And my second hero is my beloved brother, Ash Mufara, who has sacrificed everything to go uplift humanity globally.
Very nice. Thank you. And
Zigbodi says, Rob and Lynn are my heroes. Oh, stop. Oh, that's the first time, Sharon Koo, that's the first time in a month I've said stop. I didn't say stop it. I just said stop. Oh, that's going to be costly. thank you for that, Zigbodi. We appreciate
Thank you so much. And Angela Laland says, the Lord is my hero.
Very nice,
Always.
Angela.
Sadananda Das says, hashtag RobLynnLive is the hero of all ONPASSIVE OConnect webinars.
Very nice, Sadananda. Thank you for saying that. Wow, wow,
and,
wow.
And Brenda says, yes, they are, in response to Sadananda's, no, in response to Zigbodi's comment. Thank you,
Thank
Brenda.
you. Very kind of you. Very kind of
And
you.
Sadananda said, RobLynnLive is the hero of all ONPASSIVE OConnect webinars. And Sina gave him a fire and a star comment. Thank you very much for that. Frank Rose says, a hero is someone who goes the extra mile to help a friend in need. That's lovely. Thank you.
Very nice. Very nice.
And Sadananda's response to Frank Rose's comment is, of course, my friend. Melanie Marcano says, heroes are selfless people. They would sacrifice everything that they have to be of service to others. Very nicely
Good
said.
stuff.
Irena says, Francis Tay, hello. You are definitely a hero. Thank you for everything, Francis. Thank you for everything, Francis. Hashtag OnPassive Family says, thank you. And Cecil says, Chris T, test it. Works. He tested and it works. I think, Chris, you're saying that, Cecil, you're saying that Chris T tested and it works? Is that what you're saying? I'm just asking him for clarification. And Irena's response comment about Francis Tay. We have a response from Sadananda who says, my respect. He's saying, my respect to Francis Tay. And Cecil saying, it works. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Vilas says, hi, Lynn, ma'am. Hi, Vilas. Francis Tay says, you are all our heroes, the future of OnPassive family. That's nicely said, too.
Mm-hmm.
And Cecil says, Chris T, test it, works. And then Chris's response to Cecil is, yes, my custom URL works, but my domain name doesn't for now. John Burley says, I don't know if you saw, but my dad was my biggest hero, and my mom too. I didn't see it, so I'm glad you repeated, John. Sorry for missing that. All right, and we have a lot of people responding to people's comments. Olasumbo Huye, she says, my late father was my hero. Aw, that's nice. And she says, my baby brother was my hero. And Ash Mufara is my hero.
Very nice. Well said, Olasumbo.
And Vilas Chakraborty says, hi, Francis Tay. Most welcome to RobLynnLive. Melanie says, heroes are also those who do not care about what others do, say, think, or give back. They just keep on doing what they have to do to make things right. Prime example, Mr. Ash Mufara.
Excellent.
Carmela says, all the soldiers who fight for my house are my heroes.
Very nicely said, Carmela.
And we have Francis Tay's comment, you are all our heroes, the future of OnPassive family. And we have Sadananda saying, of course, your blessings of loving.
Very nice. Well stated.
Olasumba says, all OnPassivians are my heroes. That's nice. Chris Tiazan says, oh, my secret, in parentheses, this is piano playing, is no secret anymore to this community. LOL. This is true. You're famous now that you're playing the accompaniment to the RobLynnLive theme song. All right, let's see. A lot of responses to people's comments. And Brenda Ross says, LOL. I have a howdy doody puppet, Rob. Got it for Christmas when I was a child.
It's howdy doody time. It's on Channel 9. It's worth more than a dime on Channel 9.
So cute, hon. All right, and Sharon Koo says, hashtag Rob Gorman, hashtag Lynn Nakamoto are heroes in hashtag RobLynnLive. Hashtag Ash Mufara is the hero of OnPassive. Hashtag we are all heroes, not zeros. That's
well
really
said,
nice.
Miss Koo.
And we have Patty. Sorry, let me find that. Patty A says, Ash is very much a hero champion. Thank you, Patty. Nice comment. RobLynnLive is my hero, says Ulasumbo Kuye. Thank you. And Brenda Ross says, you two crack me up. Ha 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 ha. It says singing, right? Makes you laugh. It's a good laugh, not to tease him, but it makes me happy when my husband sings. Emmanuel Onyeguli, hi. He says, hello, lovely fellow ONPASSIVians. Francis Day says, RobLynn, the most favorite hero couple in modern time. Love you both.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Francis. Appreciate you, brother.
It's so nice. And Carmela says, Holocaust survivors are heroes. My father was one of them. Beautifully said. Thank you for sharing that. Keiko says, a hero is someone who acts on the inner authority, ignoring the monkey mind's relentless chats, no matter how it may look weird to others.
Well stated, Miss Keiko.
Christy Zahn says, I heard earlier on RobLynnLive Straight Talk replay the mention of a YouTube channel named by Dominic, Zero to Hero. Nice to hear that because it's related to us being a hero in our little way in the family or ONPASSIVE community.
Well stated.
Carmela says, hashtag OES Classroom. Thank you for promoting OES Classroom, the best training done by Francis Tay and his leaders that he has trained. Thank you.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
And hello back to Mohammed Rafikipi. We see you here every day. Thank you very much for your loyalty. Oh, and we have Professor Howard Rollins with us. He says, hi, Lynn and Rob. Professor Howard Daniel Rollins III is in the house. I am praying for you, Ash, his wife and kids, and all of my global ONPASSIVE family. We are blessed. We will succeed. God has us all in his hands.
Well stated. And Brenda Ross says, my dad was my hero, served in Vietnam and the National Guard. My dad, mom, grandmother, and nanny set the compass in my life to the type of person I wanted to be. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Very
there.
nicely said. Thank you. Michael Chata says, my blesser, RobLynnLive and Mr. Ashmafara are my heroes. Thank you.
Good stuff there.
Patty says, hear the network problems. Good night. Sweet dreams to everyone. Oh, sorry you're having network problems. We'll see you later. Okay, love you. And we have Bilas Chakraborty. He says, our session on passive AI, future internet family, first time, 7:30 p.m. Speaker, Mr. Sadananda Das, most welcome to our session, all of you. Thank you for the invitation.
Yeah.
And we have, let me see if there are any more comments about heroes in particular. Oh, here it is. Melanie Marcano says,
I became a hero when I took that ride on the monster ride at Canada Wonderland, Leviation at Wonderland. Man, after I took a ride on what I think was the bottomless pit, I consider myself a hero that I got off that monster.
oh, you survived? That's a lot to be proud of.
That's a fast ride with a big drop. Yeah.
And Greg Hill is here. Hello, all livers here this evening. And thank you very much, Greg, for the GIFs or GIFs, as you call them, that you create just for RobLynnLive and you post on LinkedIn. You will also see his beautiful GIFs in our messenger chat. It's a RobLynnLive chat. So if you're not part of our chat and you want to be, just look for me on Facebook. My Facebook name is Lynn Mie Nakamoto, and Mie is spelled M-I-E because it's not here in the session, but it's Lynn Mie M-I-E Nakamoto. Ask to be my friend, message me, and I will add you to the RobLynnLive chat in Messenger. So you get information about our when we go live and a little bit more than that as well. So please join that group if you'd like to. Hello, Robin Lynn. Just got here, says Greg. Oh, glad you're here.
We're glad you're here, Greg. Thank you very much.
Yes, that's right. And
it looks like it may be time for community time.
Oh, and Angela Lalande says, I'll be back, Lynn. That was 2 minutes ago, so she will be back. Yay.
Hello to Pedro.
Hi, Pedro.
Jose Estrada Saladas. And when I was in the Air Force, everyone except me came down with the flu. They all died. We were Squadron 3701, Flight 310. That's the basic training. I feel God has a special purpose for me, and I'm here to help us succeed.
Yes, indeed.
Very nice, sir.
There's a reason you're here
Salute
on
to
this
you,
earth.
brother.
You have a purpose for sure. And Melanie says, and of course, RobLynnLive makes heroes of our introverted selves, heroes and livers for sure.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And people are greeting each other.
Charmaine says there's many heroes in my life. My mom is one. Now it's Mr. Mafara. And of course, RobLynnLive. But those migrant workers who braved the sun and rain, having left behind loved ones for long periods to come here in Singapore. Wow. Building our high-rise buildings and roads are heroes too. Very nicely said, C2.
And Francis Day says, those healthcare workers are certainly our unsung heroes.
True for sure.
And Greg says, thanks for connecting with me, Chris, on ONET. That's
all right.
Nice. All right. And we have Irena saying, Charmaine Ng Lai Fang, greetings. Thanks for a beautiful background. This will be my destination one day. And Howard says to Chris, I love you, brother. We are about to make our world a better place for everyone.
And there's Rachel.
Rachel Violet says, good evening, RobLynn, Hart, and everyone, good morning. Have a great day, Sunday. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rachel. Love you so much. All right. And we have Greg saying, I am in listen mode as I am not quite finished with the gift for Monday's RobLynnLive. I saw a preview of it. It's beautiful. Thank you. I like the colors and the design. Pat Green says, there are so many heroes that we have in our lives. Thank you for all of them. You are all a blessing to all of us. Thank you. FYI, Tech Pro, says Armin.
All right. Thank you, Armin. We appreciate everybody's comments tonight. And now, without further ado, it's time to...
Oh, but... gotta go, says Keiko. Hoping to join you again soon. Keep the good vibes high. Thank you, RobLynn, and all here. Thank you, Keiko. Glad you could at least stop in, And then we have Melanie saying, I feel bad for the fathers because my father made himself a hero as he helped sow a lot of seeds in this world. I say many dads are heroes too. All right.
Very nicely said, Mel.
So we're going to go switch now over to our community time, and we're going to put on the ticker.
Here comes the ticker,
Yes.
And all you have to do is say me, 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 me to come to the panel. So come join us on the panel, and let's hear what you have to say. Would it be all right if I went for a coffee? If I'm right back?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back. Don't touch that dial.
Right. So we're going to go to the chat. As usual, I send out speaker links to many of our regulars who appear on the community time panel. So check your messenger first before you say me, because it's a very high likelihood that you have the speaker link in your messenger already. And we have Howard Rollins III. He says, Melanie, thanks, sister. I love you. We're about to make a big impact, CT, on our world. I love you, sister. That's nice. Ranjan says, very nice day, everyone. You are so you need to be unique. Have a nice day, everyone. Thank you. Armin says, my sound and buffering occurred in my automobile on my Pro Max 14. I refreshed several times to no avail until I got home, so I missed lots. It's okay. You're here. That's the main thing. So again, we're saying this is community time. So say me, if you would like to come from the attendee list to the speaker list. We will click a button and bring you on over. We're going to be talking about the topic, what makes a hero? I really love this topic, and it seems people can relate to it. We've got a lot of comments in the chat. This is really quite wonderful. So far, we have Patricia Green, who's here on the panel, and we've got Melanie Marcano, and we're hoping to get a few more, to fill up the panel. Come on down. Don't be shy. And Mayur should have an invitation. I sent his directly to What's Up. All right, who's going to come in? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. We got 48 here attending our webinar, which is pretty good, pretty good. And we got Howard Rollins saying, me, glad to bring you over. Let me fetch you. Howard, if you are on Messenger, Howard, can you say hi to me there? Because then I can send it to you in Messenger. So do you know how to find me, Howard? Make sure you can look for me in Messenger. Look for Lynn Mie Nakamoto and message me so that I can easily invite you to the panel. All right, who's next? Armin says, hello, everyone. Love, I'm home where the buffalo roam and the deer and the antelope play. That's cute. That's a song. Greg Lakin says, I have to go. I was up very early, and say goodbye. Bye, Greg. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you get a nice rest. And, oh, that's nice. Irena says, Charmaine Ang Lai Fang. Greetings. Thanks for a beautiful background. This will be my destination one day. And Charmaine responded with praying hands and hearts. It's beautiful. All right. Oh, we also have, Howard's came to the panel already. That's great. Okay, come on down, family. Melanie encourages everyone. The price is right, and the price is free. You pay nothing to come to the panel, but you will gain. You get some value if you come to the panel. So let me take it to the gallery view now. And there we have the startings of our panel. We will probably have more, but to begin with, we have what we have here today. And I'm muting everyone until it is time for us to unmute folks, just to minimize background noise. Let me go back to the chat. If you guys can help us watch, our panelists now, watch the chat as you always do to help us if there's anybody wanting to come down. And then we have Armin saying, barking tree frogs, Batman, we will see you later, Greg Lakin. And we have Charmaine saying, hi, Krista Zahn, Frank Rowe, and Brenda Ross. So don't be shy, folks. Come on down to the panel.
Because we want to know, do you RobLynnLive? Do you RobLynnLive? I think so.
I think so too.
All right. Are we waiting for a few more folks, or are we going to go ahead and say howdy?
Up to you.
I think we should say howdy to Howard Rollins. What's up, brother?
Okay, you can unmute Mr. Howard Rollins.
Hello, my friends. Hello, all. Lynn, Rob, can y'all hear me all right?
Yeah, you're loud and clear, brother.
Can you go a little bit further from the camera? Because all we do is see your eyes. We would like to see your entire face.
I'll do what I can. I'm holding my telephone because I just got a new computer recently. And so hopefully once I get everything set up with that, I'll do a lot better. Oh my God, my old computer used to make so much noise when I used to come on and different things. But yeah, because it's a rattle trap. I mean, I've kept it alive with shoelaces and bandages and everything else since I put this thing together about 8 years ago. So anyway, what I'd like to say is, and this is from the heart, I love my ONPASSIVE family. I mean that more than I can ever tell you. I mean, I feel like I know everybody as if I've been, if y'all been my life, all my life. Y'all have treated me certainly better than my real family has. You know, I mean, seriously, I mean, and Lynn, I appreciate you very much because you helped. I know you remember helping Don, my friend that was having a lot of trouble. He got me into ONPASSIVE. And Don has memory problems and a few issues and everything. He's a great guy. He runs a lot of people off because he can't handle his anger. And I've worked with Don, Rob. I've known him ever since he tried to get me into this agency years ago. I won't mention the name, but that's how we got acquainted about, oh God, it's been maybe 6, 8, 7 years ago, whatever. But anyway, I'll just say this. I appreciate everything you and Rob have done. I know, you know, you got your hands full with everything that happens with ONPASSIVE. You know, And I'm like, Marty Garmo, we just can't understand how amazing, Lynn, you were. You were everywhere. You know, I mean, you came in and we looked up to you. We appreciate those vulnerable words of wisdom and encouragement. And of course, we all love Ash more than we can ever tell anything. I mean, you know, Ash is probably hearing us and be tired of hearing us talk about how much we love him, you know, but he's going to change our lives. We know this. I got faith in Ash. They're doing the impossible, the incredible, and whatever. And all I want to say is that, you know, I'm a loyal member of ONPASSIVE. I've done everything I could to bring people in. There are people who just won't see it. It just wasn't meant for them. I hate that I was able to get other great people into ONPASSIVE, but I can't even get some of my family members. They don't believe in me or it or whatever. So you can't win them all, right?
That's right.
But you know, but that's okay. And I'm fighting diabetes right now. I'm still alive. I'm working at it. You know, and I think I was joking, y'all. I was telling you and Rob way back, you know, about, you know, the fact that I look like the woolly mammoth. You know, I mean, I'm just, you know, you know, I had a lady tell me once, "What's wrong? Are you trying to look as bad as you can look?" I said, "Yes. I'm afraid of you, women. Y'all coming after me. I don't know what the ulterior motive is." And then Lynn kind of reassured me. She said, "Well, Howard, you might meet someone in ONPASSIVE. She's going to be rich too, so don't worry about it. Trying to take your money, right?" So I'm not. Yeah, I think I'll make so much money I won't worry about what someone might try to take. But yeah, I don't know. I just, you know,
we got a big week coming here with the A-bomb is coming this week. We were told last Wednesday.
Oh yes, I've been tuned in. I know about the A-bomb. I'm anticipating. Hopefully, we're going to get the biggest, best news we've ever had. Because as y'all know, and it's been reiterated many times, Ash over delivers every time. And when he does drop this one on us, I'm hoping that I don't jump out of my body and shake hands with me. I'm going to be so excited, you know. Whatever it is, I know it's going to be great.
All right, man.
Yes.
Everything has been. So I'm going to let other people talk now. It's too much I can say, but yeah. One other thing I just want to touch on. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so blessed because I'm still here. I've done a lot of things that come very close to many times to lose my life in my life, but when I lost all my comrades in basic training, that was an eye-opening experience. I had a near-death experience at that point, and God told me I had unfinished business. So I'm thinking ONPASSIVE is part of that unfinished business. I'm here to help everybody I can help, anywhere I can. And you got my word, my heart on that. So I'm gonna let other people talk, and you know, I've enjoyed the opportunity to get on for a while because it's the first time I've ever been able to get into anything. Y'all take care.
Your service, brother. Thank you.
Glad you came on.
Salute to you for your service. Thank you.
Absolutely. God bless y'all. And I love you. Take care.
Back at you, dude.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
let's put the if we may put the gallery view up so I can tell who in the world is here. Oh, look at this panel.
Yay,
I'm gonna leave. You
panel.
don't need me.
No, we need you, Rob. We need you.
Oh, all right.
Don't go anywhere. Hey,
good.
hey, who else is gonna ring Grandma Bobby's cowbell?
That's right.
Well, that's true. I guess I better stick around for that. Okay, thank you.
We can get anything we want at Ashton Forest Restaurant.
That is going to go down in the annals. That's ANALS. Annals of ONPASSIVE history. You mark my words.
Unquestionably, my friend.
And now our jingle that Barilla came up with.
It's annals.
Like I said, annals.
Yeah, annals. We knew what you meant. We knew what you meant. Your Freudian slip. No, we knew what you meant. That's okay. No problem.
ALS.
And I said the other place.
So I had to correct you.
Well, yeah. We didn't hear the other thing you said. Okay, we didn't hear that.
Annals, ANNALS.
We'll just put that behind us. Okay.
Right. All right, it's behind us. All right, moving on.
Right.
Say hi to Brenda.
John Barilla is a great singer, by the way.
Thank you.
Brenda,
let's hear from you, please.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, family.
Hi, Brenda. Nice to have you on our panel.
Is that a fire in the background?
It's a TV.
Oh, it looks so real.
Yeah, it's the TV. Yeah, I don't have a fireplace, so I had to get the fake kind.
Ah, it's lovely though.
Thank you.
Is this your first time on our panel?
It is.
You've been in our chat so often, Brenda.
Thank you.
You're family to us.
Yes. I enjoy coming. Y'all make me laugh, and I just love the people here. It's a great community. I love seeing everybody.
Aww.
Can you say anything about who might have been a hero of yours as you were growing up or even now?
Well, my dad, he was a big hero. I grew up with strong women. My mom, my grandmother, and my nanny, and they were all just very, very strong women. And so they really set the compass in my life to the kind of person I want to be. Yep.
That's nice. So what part of the United States are you in?
In Tennessee.
Tennessee?
Yep.
Are you anywhere near Memphis or Nashville or Chattanooga?
Actually, I am Northwest Tennessee. 3 hours from Memphis and 3 hours from Nashville. So
Wow. So you're in the upper corner by Chattanooga, is that right?
now the other side, Northwest.
Oh, Northwest as in the Memphis, Arkansas area,
Yes.
but
Yep.
north of there. Okay, I got you. I
Yep.
have a son in Memphis.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, not
Yeah.
far from this.
Good stuff.
Oh yeah,
Good
my
stuff.
dad, he was in Vietnam War, and then he was stationed in Jersey. That's where I was born, but he's from Tennessee. So then I was raised in Tennessee.
Is that why you got that y'all kind of accent?
Absolutely.
Okay. Just checking in with you on that, y'all.
Yeah.
Well, we'll come back to you in a couple of minutes if that's okay. We'd
Yep.
like to move along, say hello to everybody, get this thing
Okay.
cranking. So I think we're gonna swing on over to Pat Green. Patricia Green, what in the world are you doing tonight?
Well, I'm sitting here and I'm enjoying your conversation about heroes. Number one,
All right.
one of the there was two people, more than two people, but there was particularly two people in my life that were heroes. They took me in as a teenager and helped me to go through high school, finish high school, and loved me, spanked me when I needed it. I mean, not physically necessary, but just let me know, no, that wasn't a thing to do when I did some things wrong, and they loved me anyway. And I saw a commercial recently about taking in a teenager into your home. They need homes too. And I was telling my husband, we were talking about the apples and what we wanted to do with those, after we get all of our needs met, of course. And that's one of the unique things about Ash. Not only is he a hero, but he wants us to take care of ourselves first. Every other business out there wants you to take care of them. There's a big difference there. And we were talking about one of the things I'd like to help give to is some orphanages. They have a lot of needs, and they have a lot of children a lot of times they take care of. And I told my husband today, I said, if it wasn't for the grace of God, there I would be. So I'm very thankful for those that reach out to the children and take care of the children too. So, and I'm thankful for everybody that went to our military in the Vietnam War. And I remember as a teenager, them coming back from Vietnam and the way they were treated. And I thought, that wasn't right. They were our heroes, and they still are today. And we need to say thank you. So, Mr. Rowland, I wanted to say thank you. And to Rob too, and all those that have been and are in the military, and all those that gave our lives for us. That we were, they're such a blessing. We have the freedom we have today because of all the people in the military. So anyway, I got to get off here. I got to quit talking, or I'm going to cry, and we don't want to do that.
All right, Pat. Thank you. Over to you,
You're
Miss
welcome.
Rita. Say hello, Rita. Tell us about your heroes. Okay, you need a minute?
Yeah, unmute.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Nice to see you and happy Sunday. Whether it's Monday morning or Sunday night, all of you look beautiful. Thank you very much. My hero is my father and my uncle. they play really a very big role in my life. My father was kind of um, an elephant or lion, like protected us. And um, he flee the war in 50 something from Sudan. At that time, it was a fight between Northern Sudan and South Sudan. So he fled to Uganda, and then he came back to marry my mom when in the village. Then he went back, and after the agreement, he came back, and he was working tirelessly, like and taught us a lot. That is my hero. He just passed away 11 years ago, and I feel like I did not give him enough of to say thank you. But he knows that we love him so much. And the second one was my uncle. When the war again broke down in 2000, in 1992, um, he's one of the heroes that was taken from South Sudan. The government captured them, and up to now they disappear. We don't know where they are, but later on their names come out that they have been killed. So I hope that really South Sudan will recognize them, but up to now they have not been recognized. And there is a generation like um, there was a big gap that this generation, some of them have one child, some of them they are not yet married. These are all of them, they disappeared. And I hope that whatever US went through, that during the war and during the struggle for people to have a freedom of speech, to have that liberty, I hope that one day my country, even though I am not there right now, will have that kind of privilege, to have a freedom of speech, to have health care, like a right to be treated, and clean water, health, like these kind of things, like the basic needs are not there completely, So with this, I will put that Ash is going to be our hero, because with what he brought it to us, I hope and I believe that we will change the life of the people, and we will change the mentality of that kind of colonization or or dictatorial. Like, I don't know, but just that freedom, we need it. Thank you so much. Love.
Thank you, Rita. Don't go away. We'll be back to you in a little bit. We want to hear more from you. And over now to Melanie Marcano, please, in Canada, Hamilton, Ontario, if I'm not mistaken.
The one and only Mel. Okay.
Mel.
Just kidding. Brenda, first of all, I must say I love your accent. Oh my God. She reminds me of my sister from church. She was from that side. Just love that smooth accent. Yeah. Anyhow, there's many heroes that I could make even out of other people, single as well as groups. One that stood out for me is my daughter. I mentioned the others in the chat, like Ash and my father, my mom. But my daughter, yeah, I can consider her a hero, because that girl has been through, I wouldn't say hell, because there's hell, but the type of hell, right? The type of things that she's gone through and back, and she stands strong. And she would, anytime something is wrong, she would go to the end, wherever she can get. My daughter is one of those heroes. I admire her. I look up to her, because she will be flattened and she gets up. It's like me. I think she took on my persona. She took on that, and I took it from my mom as well. So we are talking about other people who are heroes, but we ourselves have our own hero inside of us by the things that we have overcome, and by the things that we are yet to bring forth, right? So we are heroes in many ways. And I know, like I mentioned Ash, because I see Ash was criticized and he doesn't care because he's Ash. I see Ash has been beaten, bruised, right? But he's still standing. He's there. That one man who has brought all of us together. We never knew each other, but now we know each other. And like Brother Howard said, we are like family, even if we haven't seen each other in person, but we are like family. It's like we can touch the screen and spread our love and shake hands. So honestly, right now in this present time in Unpassive, Ash is one of those heroes that I look up to and I try to copy his ways, not in a bad way, but to see how patient he is and he's continuing the hurdles, even if people try to flatten him. And I am doing that too, because I face many challenges from people with, like their talks, their idiotic talks and things like that. But I try not to pay an ear to it and just continue on, because I'm looking at Ash, I'm looking at you, Rob and Lynn, and I'm overcoming. I'm looking at other people and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So heroes are made every day in different people, and I observe and I learn and I act. So thank you.
No, thank you. Oh man, oh man, oh man, this panel's on fire. All right, speaking of fire, let's go over to Israel. All right, Fire Schwartz, what are you up to?
Hello, everybody. I have many heroes that I want to mention. Sometimes it's one person, and sometimes it's a group. And my heroes is the parents of my mom that saved her when she was a baby. My mother born in 1942, inside to the First World War. And she was 1 month and she was living in Finland. And her parents brought her to send her to Sweden to a foreign family to keep her as a baby to save her life because they didn't know if they will survive. And they saved my mother. My mother was in Sweden for 5 years with that family, which they don't have any children. They took her and they thought that she will be their child. And after 5 years, the war was finished, and the parents come to take her back. And those family give back the child that they grow up for 5 years to the other parents. And this is I think these two persons are very heroes. They are not alive anymore, but they are heroes. They saved my mom and they gave her back to her real parents after 5 years. They are heroes.
Yeah.
This is one hero. Second hero is my father. My father is the Holocaust survivor. He's also a hero. And all the people that survived from the Holocaust are heroes. And the third things I want to talk about is the heroes that fighting now, right in this moment, for saving my life in Israel. There are many heroes now in the war. And the other heroes I want to say who is fighting with a sickness. What kind of sickness we know that many people fight for is the cancer. They are also heroes. That sickness is to fight with. It's not easy. And the last one and the only one is Ash Mufara. Is my hero too.
I thought it was RobLynnLive.
And
What do you mean, Ash
and
Mufara?
RobLynn live for sure. I'm
Oh
here
my
every
goodness,
day. This is
woman!
not a
You left us
question.
out of the picture. That's okay. Now Ash is all of our hero, I'm sure.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so I have many heroes. It's not only one. Sometimes it's a group, and sometimes it's a one person, and I can't point this is the hero. There are many,
You're
and
very
all
blessed.
of them are heroes.
You're very blessed to have so many heroes. All right, let's go from Israel all the way over to Toronto. Armin Hogue, are you in the house?
Okay, and before we do that, we're going to take a group.
Well, bark and tree frogs, Lynn and Rob.
Okay.
How are you?
Stand by one, Armin. Stand by one. We're going to take a group picture right now.
And we're going to wait for Pedro.
Roger that.
Okay, Pedro, can you open your camera so you can be in the group
Pedro will be
picture?
right here. Thank you, sir.
There you go.
There's Pedro.
But-
All right, Pedro.
But make sure the light isn't that close behind you. It'll make you.
He's going to turn it off
Okay, good.
or turn it sideways.
Oh, can you turn the light off behind you? Yeah, that's way better.
That's perfect.
Oh, okay, good.
That's
good,
perfect, Pedro. All right, here we go. Group shot.
Good. Okay, this time when we do a group shot, we want forward. Yeah, we want to make sure that you guys are. He's irritating me. Stop it. He's doing it on purpose. Anyway,
That's the way I roll.
He likes to do that. Okay, so what we want to do is make an action shot. So you can make a motion with your hand or a gesture like hello or peace or something. And smiles would be nice. That'd be wonderful. Action shot. And I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to take the shot. Honey, can you come here to this way? Oh, he pushed me over. Okay, hold on.
Action.
Wait. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me peek at it. It's past my standards. Oh, you guys, that is so lovely.
Very nice.
I'm gonna post it in the chat. Okay, you guys, in the messenger chat for RobLynnLive. It's really nice.
Thank you for posing.
It's really nice.
All right, Armin. I don't know what you've got in your hand. Hopefully that's I don't know what it is.
That's my Jesus buddy. My Jesus buddy. I bought that about 30 years ago.
Well, you were bouncing around like a bobblehead. I couldn't tell.
That's my middle name, Bobblehead. Bark and tree frogs, Bobblehead. How are you doing, everybody? Just I am.
You're good.
Yabba dabba doo. Hey, see, when you don't drink for 39 years, you get wacky like me in the head. Some people think, geez, we wish he was dead. I'm a poet and I don't know it. Great to be here, everybody. Love y'all.
All right.
Yeah.
Any heroes that you might have, Armin? Would you let us
big
know?
time. Big time. Yeah, big time. First of all, I like to say my older brother is my hero of my lifetime. That being said, my true hero is RobLynn / Ash Mafara and his family. / that, my main family hero beyond my brother is my grandfather. And jokingly, people say, how could your grandfather have had 14 children when he served in the First and Second War, as he did? And I say, well, there was a 21-year gap in between. So he had a little bit of time, eh?
Oh my, that's almost as good as annals.
I missed Howard. I was having a lot of buffering, and but I got my everything's working fine now. I got my headphones on, and I didn't tell you I'm a pilot, eh? Did I tell you all I was a pilot? Got my headphones on. Yeah, my brother, when we lived on a farm, he would chop the wood and I'd pilot. So I say I'm a pilot. All right, that's enough of the Thai jokes.
All right. On that note, we'll be back to you shortly, Armin. Let's go to the crooner himself, Baria, Mr. John Barilla.
Buddy,
Go ahead, John. Okay, we're waiting.
No problem. We're waiting.
Unmute.
unmute.
Just give me a minute. You know, it takes a while for him to unmute. 10 seconds. And we know to wait 10 seconds.
Yeah, all right, there it goes. Well, I can't believe it. I'm punching that thing and it won't,
Yeah.
It finally unmuted. Can you hear me? I think you can.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I won't stay on too long because I'm still recuperating, and the little bit of pain medicine that I have has just made me Mr. Snoozy. I'm like, it's like I just nod off all the time. It seems like now, so I won't stay on too long. But I would say that I've had some heroes, but the one I like to point to when anybody brings up anything like this is my father. I'd say my mother too, but mainly my father, because he was somebody that, well, he empowered me. He instilled in me to think of others first, and that's what my father was all about. He always thought of other people first, and he constantly did things for other people without thinking about himself or his own needs many of the times. And so it's something that I grew up watching him and noticing the way he was, and like I say, he was always focusing on me, always thought of me first, promoted me. It was the person that made me do the things that I do because he would instill those things in me, and he was somebody that could do very many things. He had talents in many different areas, so he's a pretty remarkable guy who I love and loved and love very much. So I wanted to bring up my father as my hero, and I try to kind of emulate the things that he was and that he instilled in me. I don't know how well I do at that, but that's what I do. And that's about it. That's all I really have to say. I'm probably going to turn my camera off because I hadn't come on last night, which is the first time I think that I wasn't on a community. I don't miss too many of these, but I'm just like I said, I'll be sitting here, and I know you're going to notice if I leave the camera on, I'm going to be like, I know that's going to happen. So I'm going to turn the camera off and just listen for the rest of the time after this. So thank you all very much, and that's who my hero was, my dad.
Thank you, John. We appreciate you, Mr. Barilla. And we'll check in with you, camera off, for some more input. Over to Pedro. Pedro Jose Estrada Saladas. Go ahead there, Pedro. We'd like to hear from you about heroes. Pedro, can you hear us? He's going to refresh, I'll bet. I'll bet he's going to refresh.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Pedro. There he comes. All right, Pedro, can you hear us okay? Pedro, check 1, 2.
Oh. That?
Yes.
Oh, there he is.
Pedro, check 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you unmute Pedro? Pedro, can you hear us?
Okay, I couldn't get my mic going.
Oh.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Pedro.
What a topic tonight. Yes, how is everybody doing? It's good to be with you, everyone, all heroes. Heroes, to me, is someone that has a noble cause as a goal and sets an example for the rest, fighting for that cause. I have a hero, my brother, my older brother, who is just 2 years older than me. He came to this country against all odds. He was just 18 when he came. And going to a foreign country where you don't know the language, and it's not, for somebody young, is not an easy step to take, and he did. So to me, he's a hero. He's the one that opened the way for my sister and me to come and move to the States. Of course, my mother didn't live for too long.
Oh, did he get bumped out? Well, here's that.
Pedro, go ahead.
And so, to me, he opened the way for us to seek for a better life. And at the end of the times, we form families here in the U.S. And now, at the end of my career as a worker, I find ONPASSIVE, thanks to Mr. Mubarak. He no doubt has the best interest of everyone at heart, and he has gone to many pains to open up the way for others to start dreaming. And it's never too late. I know people who have started careers at 70 plus, and that's what I think. I feel I am one of those.
All right. Where'd you go, Pedro? Come on,
Let
Pedro.
him know his audio is going in. His
Right.
connection is weak.
Pedro, your audio is going in and out. Can you hear us now?
Let's go back to
Pedro, we'll come back to you in just a minute, okay? Your audio keeps going in and out. So we'll be back to you. Please don't go anywhere. Where am I going?
just go on.
All right, let's.
Yeah. The mic is not operating.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. We'll come back to you shortly.
That booted.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Let's. Harold. Howard. Let's go back to you, brother. Yes, we will. Thank you.
All right, Rob, can everyone hear me? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Go ahead, Howard.
Okay, I want to comment on John Barillo and oh my God, Armin. I mean, this guy he breaks me up. Okay, and then John Barillo. Okay, he's our 10-man that's snoozing. Okay, and I got to think about the Wizard of Oz with the thing. You know, the metal guy is sleeping. He's got to get right.
That's right. He's got to get right. We don't want him to rust out on us, you know.
Right. We don't want him to rust. So don't whatever you I'm getting tongue tied. He knows what I'm talking about. Okay. Look, whatever you do, John, don't sleep outside in the rain. You know, just come on in and go to the arms of Morpheus and just, you know. But anyway, okay, what I want to say here in relationship to the topic of heroes, I have many heroes. I almost wouldn't know where to start with them because they've all had influential aspects that you know enhance what I believe my life in so many ways. They encourage me. I try to emulate them. Oh my God, I look up to them. And of course, you know, you guys are one, you know, on the heroes list with me. I mean, you know, we all influence people's lives a lot of times in ways we don't even realize. But I tell you what, let me just say this real quick. I met the guy who invented the Batmobile, built the Batmobile, 1960s Batman series. This was, oh God, what was his name? Chuck Barris. I mean, not Chuck. George Barris. Okay, y'all familiar with him, right?
Know the name, yes.
Yeah, Mr. Barris made the Batmobile. It started out, you know, it was a Ford Futura. He bought the car for like $4,000. They gave him the money to buy it, and he made it into the Batmobile from the face of a bat to the tail fins of the wings or whatever. I mean, he made that thing. I actually sat in the actual Batmobile, which sold for colossal amount of money, you know, about the time before or either maybe shortly after Mr. Barris had passed away. But his kids inherited this business. They were all very talented, and they do all kind of wonderful things with cars. But, you know, he was one of my heroes. When I was in college, Professor Weldon Maddox at Prairie View University was one of my heroes. We stayed up all night to learn stuff about electronics. He was the kind of teacher that he was very humble, very accomplished, but yet very, very humble. And he gave his time for us. You know, he just spent time with students, and we spent all night trying to get the answer to a question. We found out what we wanted to know and I understand, you know, and I always remember what we learned. But he's in my mind and my heart forever. I met, as a matter of fact, Donna Douglas from the Beverly Hillbillies once. You know, I think she's from Shreveport, Louisiana. And it was just by happenstance. I was applying for a job over at the Shriners Burn Center in Galveston when she came in a stretch limousine with an entourage of guys. They all got out, and I saw her, and I said, "Oh my God, if I don't ask her, I'm going to hate myself forever. I need to find out if she's really the one that I think she is." I said, "Ma'am, excuse me. They look like they want to hurry." She said, "Yes." I said, "Well, are you not Donald Douglas, Ella Mae Clampett from the Beverly Hillbillies series?" She said, "Sheila showing." She took the two fingers out and blew that whistle. That's no special effect. She could do that. And she's the most wonderful person. She had a heart. She was donating, money and making coloring books with religious material for children at the Shriners Burn Center. And she was late for the meeting. I never got her autograph. Didn't want to bother her with all that, but I wish I could have. And she was just a wonderful person. And by the way, let me say this about that hero of mine. Mattel or some company manufactured the doll out of her, Elizabeth Montgomery, and Barbara Eden without their permission. And her team of people that represent her said, "No, we're going to sue them." She didn't want to sue anybody. She said she was flattered by the fact that they do that. And they went on to sue. Well, she donated every dime of that charity to needy people. And that just, touched my heart.
Class act there.
She was a class act, man. She really was. And there's lots of people that are like that, I was surprised. I used to think, wow, I try to treat people as good as I can treat them, because none of us are responsible for how other people might treat us, but we are answerable and accountable to how we treat others. And that's really all I want to say, because I don't know, I want to run out of battery power here on my phone. But
all right. Well, go charge up, brother. Charge it up.
Yeah, I'm going to charge up, and I will be back, folks. If y'all allow me to do it, if I don't break the camera, I try to look like the Wolfman. I'm trying to look as bad as I can look, right?
Look good to me, brother.
God bless you. But Rob, man, look, Rob, Lynn, check his glasses, okay? Lynn? Where's Lynn?
She went to the comfort room and all.
Oh, okay. 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 Well, have her check your glasses, my friend.
I'll have her check it out.
All right. God bless you. Thank you a lot for everything.
All right.
Take care, brother.
Rob, if I may, you should suggest to Lynn that when she goes to the comfort room to mention your name, and she'll get a good seat.
Oh, Armin, you didn't go there.
I mean, only Armin would say something like that.
Armin went there. Armin went there. Lynn, okay. Look, Armin is a character, man. I thought I was. But I tell you what, Lynn, you were gone, so you didn't hear what I said. But I want to say one thing. I'm going to get off. Rob told me that I look good. Like a handsome kind of guy, which he is. You're really blessed. You got a wonderful man there. But I tell you what I gotta say is this. He told me, "Well, how are you a good-looking guy? Check his glasses. Make sure the prescription is accurate, because I don't think they're working."
They're foggy.
Okay, now we understand why. Okay, Rob, there you go. So I'll let you go on that one, Rob. It's not your eyes, it's the glasses. Okay.
All right, brother. Thank you. We're now gonna
Y'all take care.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Charge your battery, and we'll say hello to Rita again. Are you ready now?
Oh, yes.
Loteca, Miss Loteca, and then we'll go over to Francis Sifute.
Hi, Francis. Nice to see you. Good morning.
Well, everybody knows you, Francis. Everybody in the world knows you.
It's just like you, too. Everyone now knows you. Thank you very much, Lynn and Rob, really, for this opportunity to bring us to this platform. And every time we are coming up with a new topic, and like today, heroes, you remind us of what sometimes you will not think about it, but talking about it, you will be grateful and really happy to talk about your loved one and how much they have done into your life. You give us this opportunity to share with people and to get to know people deeply. Thank you very much. This is really, I'm grateful for having you also as our heroes, to come out and talk about something sometimes you are not comfortable, but to know that you are in a safe place and people will get to know you, you have to say something about yourself. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So what do you want me to talk about, Mr. Rob?
Well, mention who your favorite hero is. Do you have one now, or do you have one you had as a child?
You know, to be one of the heroes too is my mother. My mother is the first woman in South Sudan that ride a bus, what do you call it? Bicycle? No, not bicycle. It's a motorcycle. She's the first woman, and she did a lot, especially when we are talking. No, it was not Lynn. It was Comfort. When we are talking about the elder people who are being abandoned by their family members, or maybe like sometimes it's not that they mean, but they don't have a mean to help them. So my mom, when she retired, because she's a social worker, when she retired, she opened an organization called All Age. She is helping elderly women who are not like the government is not taking care of them at all. So she came up with this program and she applied to the government, so she got a little fund with the other organization, like they partner with her. So she start helping elderly women, like she employs some youth, like they will go and build for that mom, for that grandma, a house, like 1 bedroom, and then every week they will go and check on them and give them a little bit of food, whatever that they gather. And up to now, this organization is going, and my mom is the one who established that organization. I'm so grateful, and I hope I will follow her steps. With this ONPASSIVE, I open an account and I named after her. I am going to continue to support that program because of my mom. She is my hero too. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Rita. You always light up our world with your smile and with your comments. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to swing over to sunny Singapore and say hello to Francis. Hello, Mr. Tay. Deep breath. Always deep breath.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, I think everyone must acknowledge that our parents are heroes. Huh? Whether whether they are with us or not. Huh? So usually we talk about hero when they pass away. Huh? But it's also important that we talk about hero when they are alive, huh? When they are in front of us. Like now we have Mr. Ash Mufara, we have RobLynnLive, and the most favorite couple in ONPASSIVE in the world that work day and night and have no dictionary about sleeping. So I think heroes are not born; they are made. So if you one day you felt that you are nothing, you are nobody, then you must know that you have made somebody heroes. It's only when we become zero, then there is hero. So if you think that you are nobody, then you are a potential hero one day. So I want to thank even my parents who came from China. China is so big, so huge, and during that day when you don't have internet, you don't have a GPS, you don't have post office, you don't have everything to communicate. That both my parents, my father and mother, were split during the revolution. One went to Malaysia, one went straight down to Hong Kong, and then to Singapore. And when I hear the story, I just thank God that they landed in Singapore. They not landed in somewhere else. And because they landed in Singapore, so my duty is more greater. That God have made us, every one of us, wherever you are born or you are placed in, there is always a purpose. There is always a divine appointment for you. So I think I have a divine appointment. as I get involved in ONPASSIVE, and the more I get involved in passive, then my appointment, my tasks get more clearer. So especially with the help of Rob and Lynn, and also my sponsor Toy, and my OES, all my heroes in OES. So I certainly am blessed to have the community here in RobLynnLive, and those people on the screen here. Aman Ho, always send a greeting blessing to me every morning. Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you, brother. And let's see, what's that saying I'm supposed to say at the end of saying thank you? La? Thank you, La? See, I'm learning, man. I got it down. I got it down. Thanks. We'll see you. Let's see, you're taking a Monday off, and you'll be back Tuesday with OES Classroom at 9 o'clock Singapore time and 8 p.m. Forget it. 9 p.m. Singapore time, 8 a.m. Eastern time in the United States. Is that correct? All right.
Yes.
That sounds very good to us. And as you know, there's some big things happening this week. So stay tuned, brother. Stay tuned. This is going to be the week of the ONPASSIVE. All right. Thank you, Francis.
A week to remember.
A week to remember. I plan on remembering this week. December, what is it, 18th to the 19th to the 20th to December 18th to the 22nd. That's our week. So let's sit back, relax, and take off to another new top. Yeah. Thank you, Francis. Let's see where we're at. Is that a hand raise, Carmela? Yeah. It is. I'll be right with you, Armin. Don't touch that dial, dude. Go ahead, Carmela. Be right back to you, Armin.
I want to say there are many heroes, but there are heroes that was before, and there are heroes that is now, in the moment. And then now in the moment, my heroes in this moment is RobLynnLive. I'm here with the heroes, and Francis Tay, and John Barilla, and Pedro, and Rita, and Armand. All of you are heroes.
And Brenda.
And Patricia, I don't miss anyone.
And Mel.
All of you on the panel, you are heroes. To be here every day, to do such a job, to spread it to the world, to speak about heroes. The big hero that brings us to do this, it's Ashmufara. But after him, you are the heroes of him. So we spread it one to each other. And as Chris said, hero is the people that they are alive. We don't appreciate them when they are alive. We should tell them in life that they are heroes. Because usually we say heroes, it's the people who die. Don't be a hero, be a coward. It's better that you stay alive.
All right, Carmela. She always lights up the room. You notice that?
She does.
Thank you, Carmela. Let's, I guess, Armin, that was kind of like a hand raise. Go ahead, Armin.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it very much. Just want to touch base. Thanks a lot there, Francis, Sir Francis Tay. That was nice of you to say that. Although I did miss, I think 23 of your 26 OES Asian morning webinars. Now, I was in a deadly motorcycle crash, and it kind of took me 5 years to get well. Make a long story short, and I kind of need a lot of rest, but sometimes I stay up. I'm not on drugs, not on alcohol, nothing. I'm an abstainer. I'm so dry, I'm a fire hazard, as you all know. Don't smoke around me. I'll go up like a cinder block. But I get a little bit of rest now, but I was up for 40 hours the other day, and I had one of those 5-hour wake-up drinks you buy at the gas station. And man, I'm telling you, I was going into my OES and all that kind of thing, and there's so many things to learn. With this, I'm telling you, I never had a computer before. But thanks a lot for mentioning my name and everybody, RobLynn, and what an honor that is. I'm learning that off Rob. And I just want to say thanks again, man. You guys are a howl. And I like to say, as I was I rode motorcycle for 50 years without an at-fault accident, and I only got one eye, for crying out loud. Now, who can do that? I must be a magician, eh? People say, how do you drive with one eye, Armin? I say, I keep one eye on the road. But anyways, it's a howl being here. This is a great life. Oh, I'm telling you, I gave up hockey, baseball, riding my Harley. In 2 years, I only put 600 miles on that Harley. That's crazy. I live for that. But anyways, I have no regrets. I love it here. You guys are family, closer than family, really. And hey, I just got to say, you're all my heroes, and it was a slip. My mother is top of the rank, even above my grandfather, who was in the Second World War and the First World War. But you know what? That's and same as my father. He wasn't perfect, but he and my mother got me here. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't see you guys, wouldn't know you. And that'll be all for me. Sold.
All right, Armin.
I can't wait to go to the auction barn and buy a horse.
All right, Armin. Let's go back to Pedro. Pedro, how you doing with your audio, brother?
Okay, that's more steady now.
All right, brother.
Thank you for coming back to me. Yeah, like I was cut short telling about how in my family I saw my brother as a hero because of the steps that he took in behalf of us. But I see others that have noble causes at heart, and I admire them, that they fight for it. There is many history in the U.S. Martin Luther King, with big ideas, he fought for it. And so people remember him, the effort that he made. And Mandela in South Africa, individuals that, put their lives on the line in behalf of unselfishly. And now here we have ONPASSIVE, Mr. Mufara, taking all the battles, trying to stabilize this and fight all the problems that come their way because of trying to do something good for humanity. That is a noble cause. To admire somebody who has the courage to do that. And so for us to support him and do our share in speaking highly about ONPASSIVE and setting an example for others how to run a clean business, honest, that is the best thing we can do. That can make us heroes. And of course, we're having fun. We have artists, we have individuals that can teach. Rob and Lynn inspire all the crowd. And everyone's stories are important. I enjoy listening to them all as often as I can. So let's keep on doing our share. And make a difference for humanity as we strive to imitate those who are unselfish in the way they set an example. That's all I want to say tonight about heroes. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Pedro, very much for that. We've been on now 2 hours and 11 minutes. Does anyone else want to bring anything to the table before we call it a night?
And let's do a quick picture because we got a couple extra people came in, so
All right.
I want to make another.
Let's do the picture and then we'll go to
so,
Mel.
So no one gets left out.
All right. Oh, and Pat wants to say something too.
Okay.
All right, we'll
Yeah,
start
yeah.
with Mel,
Okay.
then over to Pat.
But first, the picture.
All right.
Before people leave, come forward, honey. There more. Oh, okay, right there. All right, I'm gonna count to 1, 2, 3, and also do hand movements, gestures,
All right.
smiles,
All right. We're all
etc.
doing that.
Okay?
Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
That's a good one, actually.
Oh, that came out really nice.
That's a good one. Thank you, everybody. Now let's go to where were we going first? Mel, and then over to Pat, or was it vice versa? I think it was Mel. Go ahead, Mel.
Yes, Francis Day, I heard him mention something about divine intervention, a divine assignment, and I would second that, Francis, because we all were brought here on this in this life by one man, as we know, right? Some of us may not like it, but yes, it is by divine appointment that we are here, and it's by divine grace that we were brought here. And we all supposed to be like soldiers on the field, the battlefield. The battlefield is what's happening in humanity. That pollution in the world, it is the battlefield, and we are to battle until we win. So we are to really be standing with Ash and be heroes together. Yes, he's the major hero in this because he's the first one who brought it on, right? But we as a people, global people, we are all heroes in our own way. Whatever we contribute, and I'm saying that from the depths of my heart, whatever we contribute, even if it's seen or unseen, we are heroes in our own way, and it is divine. It is something that we have to cherish, and it is something that we have to be proud of, and never think that we are zero. Never think that we are the bottom because we were made head, not the tail. We were above and not beneath, and this is stuck in my head, and I repeat it, I recite it all the time. I am above, I am not beneath. I am the head, I am not the tail, and we were born to be soldiers, and we are on the battlefield fighting together. So we are all heroes, all together. And I love to talk about it because it's divine. It is from the man upstairs. And Ash, thank you for bringing us. If you're listening to us, we love you. And you are our great hero because you're bringing this together for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Mel. Double thumbs up to you. And over to Miss Green. Go ahead, Miss Green.
I was thinking one day, we are blessed to be alive during this time because all of us have seen so many heroes and so many histories in our lives of all the first things that happened. Some of them were wars. That's not the first, but some of them were, inventions of the computer. I remember working in a place that a computer took up a whole room. And now we have one that we can put on our desktop. We're blessed to have that. And all of the things that, that took place because we have computers. I mean, so many opportunities, so many blessings for all of us, and especially Ash and ONPASSIVE. If it wasn't one of the things that's really contributed to that is, we take a lot for granted, but it's, the fact that we all have computers, we all have access to them, and that's such a blessing too. We've seen a lot of heroes in our lives that have come and gone. We've still got some that are alive in our lives, which is really nice. And we've had some presidents that have been really good, and just many, many, many things that we could talk about tonight. And I don't think we all have that much time. But anyway, I was thinking about all the things in history that's happened since I was born, and I was born in the 50s. So I know I'm aging myself, but I'm still 30. Okay. Anyway.
Good enough. That
And it's
makes
just,
me 20. Perfect.
there you go. We're really blessed to, just if you stop to think about all the things we've seen in our life, we've seen the first man walk on the moon. Has anybody else before us been able to say they could see the first man that walked on the moon? We have lived through a lot of history in our lives, and we can actually look at a history book at school or whatever and say, no, that didn't happen that way. Well, how do you know? It's because I saw it. And we're really blessed. We are truly a blessed people. But anyway, we're blessed to have all the heroes in our lives, those that was stood up and did things that people wouldn't think that they would do. I remember, and I'll just say this, and then I'll get off here. But I was watching a thing on TV where a gentleman, he was an older gentleman, didn't have enough money to pay for his groceries. And the woman behind him, he was $2 short, and he was counting all those coins out because that's what he had at the time. And this one woman was being hateful in the back about, why are you taking so long, and why you counting these coins out and stuff. And the guy behind him helped him count out his money. And then the cashier said, well, you're $2 short. I don't know why these people are messing with you. And one of the women in the line handed him $2, and she said, why are you helping him? It's because I can. Why not? People have reached out and helped. I'm sure every one of us can be thankful for all the people that have reached out in our lives and helped us when we needed it. And I thought that was such a blessing. They took the time to help the man count his money. They took the time to give, he was short. They helped him pay for his groceries, and that man wasn't hungry that day. And I was just very thankful for that. It's the heroes that you never hear about, and there's a lot of them in this country that we have a lot to be thankful for. I think I've said enough.
All right, Pat. Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Right on, right on, right on. Over to you, Armin, and we're going to wrap up with you, Mr. O. Go ahead.
Well, Patricia, thank you for that. You just jogged my memory, and I got thinking.
You're welcome,
Was it
Marvin.
Neil Armstrong that was the first man to walk on the moon? Didn't he just say, one giant leap for man, one giant leap for mankind? Was it Neil Armstrong? Rob, do you think?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Well, with that being said, who was the man or the woman that was filming him coming down those steps? If he was the first man, who filmed them? Who
Good
was
question.
filming him?
Who filmed them?
That's a very good question. I'm not sure of that, Armin.
I think they had cameras in the rocket.
No,
Armin, I'm sure
no.
they had it. They had cameras with
That was
NASA
taken
too.
about 100 yards from that spaceship when it landed as he was coming down the stairs. And thanks a lot, because you just jogged my memory. I had a photographic memory, but I lost the film in my motorcycle crash. But thanks for that. That's a good question. We got to find that answer, huh? Hey, Francis, do you know who did that? Who was the guy filming Neil Armstrong as he jumped off those ladders saying, I'm the first guy on the moon? I don't know.
All right, Armin, we'll go to our Funkin' Wagnalls and we'll try to figure that one out.
Namaste.
Namaste to you, brother. Anyone else want to have any parting words? You're more than welcome to speak now or get ready for blast off. Go ahead. Anybody else? Everyone's welcome to say final words. All right, Carmela. You shot me again that you want to be last. Go
I
ahead.
have to say thank you for the opportunity to be here every night and to speak and to say what is in my heart and what is in my mind. It's not it's not a usual one that I'm doing. I'm coming here every night. I try not to miss, but maybe from now I will miss it because I start to work in the morning. So I won't come every night, but I will come whenever I can.
Okay. Thank you, Carmela.
And then I want to tell all of you I love you, and you are always give me some calm time because life is hard now here.
If I may interject, Carmela, you and everybody here are wanted, needed, and loved deeply. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Armin.
Thank you
It
very
looks
much.
like, thank you, Carmela. Thank you, Armin. Over to Mel. Okay, Mel's going to wrap it up for us. Or if not, if anyone else wants to say good night.
It's as if Camilla read my mind. I was just about to say thank you to Rob and Lynn. Camilla, thank you. The fact that we are here night after night with you, and you give us a chance. You're so poised. You're so laid back. I don't know if you watch Ash all the time, but you guys are similar to Ash in a way, because you give us that time, and you allow us to come on and speak from our heart or minds, whatever. And you even have the attendees, participating even after you turn off your recording. So patient. I am not trying to criticize, but I've been on other lives where you have your hands up. You want to talk, you want to say something, and it's like they pick and choose. And it's not supposed to be like that, because ONPASSIVE is a family that are knitted together. ONPASSIVE is a family where everybody's supposed to have a chance. So I'm thankful that you all have us on the live here. And even if we are in the attendees, you really have us wrapped up and participating so deeply that we are glued to you all. You're like magnets. So everywhere you go, I want to follow. Honestly, and from the bottom of my heart, I thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you from our heart to yours, Mel. We'll go to you in a moment, Rita. I just want to mention there are, other than you folks, there are 47 people in the chat that are following this community chat, community time, and we're honored that they stick with us. They may not come on, but they're always in the comments, and we're very blessed to have that, and we're very thankful for that as well. So over to you, Rita. I'm going to
and we also want to thank those that are not in the chat. There are a whole bunch of folks, attendees, that we see night after night, day after day, that are quietly watching and taking in our show, and we appreciate them just as much. Some don't speak English well enough to feel comfortable, to write in the chat or to speak or to come on camera. Others just are like introverts, they're quiet, they're shy, but for whatever reason, they don't want to come on camera and they don't want to write in the chat, and that's fine. We value everybody. If you speak, if you don't, if you write, if you don't, we cherish each and every one of you.
and keep coming back for more. We're going to have another topic tomorrow night, then Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday. So there's no reason not to be here one of those nights, if not all. Hello to you, Rita. Let's have you.
Thank you so much. I just want to say, Carmela, we are going to miss you. You are so funny, and yeah, you try your best whenever you can. Please pop in, because people love to hear you. And Malini, what you said is true. Some platform, they don't let people talk and so, but here, oh, you know what? I'm at my home. This is home. That's where we call it a home. So thank you, Rob and Lynn. And I want to echo what Patricia said about a lady who helped that lady or the guy that was paying for something. Nowadays, this young generation, they are doing a short video about how to help people, or how to help, like if they see somebody who is homeless, they come and drop the food, or they give money, or if they go to the mall. These short videos is really teaching people, like when you said no, or when you are being arrogant to somebody, and when you go home you see something like that, I think it will give you a minute to think, why did I act that way? It will give you a sense to review yourself. Am I acting like, even animals is acting now more better than a human? So it will give you a chance to review, or to check yourself, what I'm doing, is it right or no? And sometimes, even if it is not you, you see it, and how do you feel? Do you feel like am I have, like, if I'm in that place, do I have to help that person, or do I have to just, ignore or maybe fight? So it gives us, this is how we bring the humanity back. We have to come back to where we are before. Like, yes, we know the situation is changing, climate change and the hardship of their life, but why do I have